Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods. You're with DS as always. When we left off we were in a bad situation. But everything seems to be alright now. Except for the fact that I'm not 100% certain on which way home is. I think it might just be over this hill. Hi skeleton. Taking a bath, buddy? You get all clean. Get the dirt off the old bones, eh? Alright, so yes, home's just over here. Whew! That was really dangerous. I have realized I need to set up a little house. I need to do it, and I need to do it fast. So, I am definitely going to do that. Enderman. I don't want to look at you. Or do I? It's probably a bad idea. And he's gone. Never mind. I'll take these back then. Alright, yeah, so I'm definitely going to set up a little shack to begin with. I don't know if this is going to be our permanent residence or not. I think it's mainly just going to be so we can get situated, get some food going, get some of the good stuff rolling in before we move on. But last night, or last night in the game anyway, showed me that we need to definitely have somewhere safe for the next night. So I'm going to take some of these trees, get started on that. Because once I came back from the ravine, tried to get home, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There was nowhere safe to go. I didn't even think about it. That was pure stupidity. I dug everything out of that ravine that I wanted, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to head on back, sleep the night away, and I'll continue on with the recording. And no. Nope. That was not going to happen. We're in a better situation now, at least. We should be torch-wise. Wow, 64 coal, that is awesome. And we got charcoal as well. I will use up the charcoal first for torches. Let's get some sticks going. Chuck them in. Alright. I'm just going to plunk these down. Just so there's at least a little bit of light when that first darkness hits. Because that instant darkness is a real problem. We can get some of these out and about. It's always weird when I do this, for me anyway. Your first torching of an area. I have flashbacks to all the different people I've watched over the years putting out torches the first time. Alright, so I'm not really loving these trees. These trees don't really move with the breeze, which is unfortunate. I wouldn't mind replanting some. I think those ones over there do. So I am actually going to cut these down. I will cut these down, I will replace them with prettier trees. Ones that sway in the breeze. And that way, we can get the wood we need for our house. I'm going to go with the wooden style. I'm not going to try and make things look too advanced. I want it to be rustic, so it's literally just going to be wood, maybe cobblestone, and maybe some sandstone type stuff in our builds to go with the woodsy sorts of themes. Though sandstone's not really a woodsy sorts of theme type of block, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to collect this stuff up, and let's begin on the house. I wouldn't mind, I usually like a cobblestone base, so let's grab us, oh, that pick's not going to last too long, so let's just get that going. So we got something else. So I'm just going to collect some of the minerals and things we need for our build, and I'll be right back with you guys, alright? Alright, well, I've stretched out the area so we've got a bit more room to build our hut, which is nice. The torches are definitely doing their part. As you can see, the rest of the landscape's gone dead dark now, but our little area is still nice and lit, so that works out quite well. Didn't seem too ridiculous to me this time when night fell, so that's good. Wow, check out the beams of the moon. Moonbeams. The shader pack is really cool. I know I keep saying it, I just can't help it. So I'm going to sleep the night away, just so we got the light, and we won't have mobs encroaching on our territory. I think I'm gonna kind of do our, well, those creepers could be a problem. I think I'm going to do our hut in sort of a small, not small, but small-ish house, not too large. It's going to be sort of a T shape, so long in the back. Going into a skinnier part at the front. I want enough room so that we can actually get some stuff in there. Let's grab you up. This isn't gonna end up being that small, is it? So how's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. I'll probably put that there and there. I don't know if the stone is a good idea or not. Haven't decided on that yet. So that may actually change. Let me go back. So what are we? We're 7 and we should be 9 now. I've come way too far forward. Need to get rid of you. Where's my pick? I don't know why, I keep taking the damn pick off my bar. That is a big, big no-no. So, that's going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be better. And I'm out of stone already. Wow. Okay, this is definitely going to take up a lot of resources. But you can sort of get the drift. I'm going to do this both ways. Have it coming down to here and coming across. I'm not used to building in shapes like this. I usually just go for the square house if I'm doing a house, or most of the time my builds tend to be in underground sections. So this may turn out to be a terrible idea, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. See how it goes. Alright, so this is the block we're going to be after for our flooring, the carpenter's block. And the main reason for that is... Whoop, how do I... Oh, this is what I'm looking for. So, the main reason for that is we want to be able to use this, the carpenter's collapsible block. It'll allow us to... with the carpenter's block, I think you can put pretty much any block inside it. And you can shape the blocks to certain things, like it's really good for roofings and things like that. But the really good thing that I'm after is the collapsible block, because you can shape things like your flooring or whatever to look like it's got divots and depressions in it and stuff. So that's what we're really after for the moment. So it just sticks around a oak wood plank, so that works out well. And then we need to do 9 of those to get 9 of the collapsible blocks. So that is what we are going to do. So let's get some of those up and running. That's not going to be enough though. That. Alright, so then I need, what did I say? I needed to do 9 of those. Wow, this is actually going to take a lot of wood. So, does this still work? Okay, it does. I get both of those back. Awesome. So I'm going to actually put down wood flooring. But the collapsible block will allow me to shape the flooring. So I need to cook up some iron, because first thing we need is a hammer. And to do that, what did I need again? Set item, hammer. Okay, so we need this. Okay, so we need 2 carpenter's blocks and 3 iron. I am also going to have to get lots and lots of wood. That's alright. That's something that I need to do anyway. Alright, so whilst that's happening, I'm going to cut this tree down. As I said, I'm going to re-landscape this whole area with the better trees. Okay, so one thing I need to note, these freaking carpenter's blocks, these collapsible ones, are really expensive to make. I just went on a collecting spree of wood, and I have used so much of it just to make them. It's crazy. Another discovery I've made, and it was probably blatantly obvious to everyone else, but I don't know if you remember in the last episode I mentioned how the grass in this area looks like alpha grass, and the trees sort of do too, and that is because, well, the trees that I just went and harvested from over there so I can plant them down are oak saplings. Our standard, everyday oak saplings. However, the trees that we've been cutting down from here drop a sapling called origin sapling, and if you look at it, its image is very similar, or exactly the same probably, to the original oak tree sapling that was in Alpha and Beta. Whilst this is the newer looking one. So I'm guessing this biome, considering this is this mod pack uses the it's not called extra, Biomes Are Plenty, I think it's called, pack, that they have created a biome that is exactly like the old alpha biomes were, with the bright grass and trees and things. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, yeah, that was really obvious, and yeah, in hindsight, it definitely was. But, it wasn't until I went and collected those other saplings, and it dropped in my hand and said oak, and I'm like, what? And then I looked at the other saplings, and it called itself origin, that I realised, oh, that's what they've been doing. Let's put you back. Alright, so, night is coming again. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get these down. We are going to sleep the night away again. I'm not going to go out into the world yet until we have built this house up for safety. We're also going to need to cook up some glass, so I am also going to need a new shovel, and I think this back wall being all the same is going to look probably pretty terrible, so I'm thinking about putting a door at the back as well, so you can actually go front door or back door. So that is that. Might as well bring the bed into the house for the moment. Whoa, and it's pitch black. Pitch black again. Bed down here, sleep this away. Alright, so let me just get some of these down. Now I assume these work with this block. You should just right click, yep, and bam. Okay, that was not what I thought it would do. That's interesting. No, I need my axe. Where's my axe? I used all my axe. Okay. Different kinds of cobble. Different cans of cobble. At least they work together. So that's fine. I should get those trees down too. These are a tree that you constantly grows fruit in these, what are they called? Persimmons? So I should get them down because they are going to be a good food source. These actually give me back, I think, 3? 2.5, something along those lines. So they are going to be a rather useful source of food for us, which is fantastic. Let's get those up. I don't know why I always do that, I just collect everything. Collect everything. I'm going to get these trees down, and then I'm going to get back on with my build. Oh. Okay. Now these trees don't actually wave in the breeze either. But that's okay. They're far enough away from the house that it's not going to matter. We're going to get rid of all these eventually, use up all their wood. Alright, so, as I was trying to show you, it's interesting that it's doing that shape now. I wonder if that's just to let you know that it's that kind of block. Don't know. Alright, so that iron should be all cooked up. Cool. How did we make the hammer again? We needed 2 of these, I believe. And then was it 1, 2, 3? Yes, okay. Cool. And I think I just need to right click. Okay, this does not appear to be doing. Ah, left click. Okay, so if you left click on them, they actually reshape. So you can actually collapse them down. Now, this is not the kind of look I wanted to go for. I thought that the, I wasn't expecting that to have that strange look on the top of them, so... And I'm not 100% certain I need to actually break them completely to get them back, but... Whoops. But it's a bit of trial and error. So we'll see what happens this time if I just use planks. Let's get these back down again. It's really weird, they don't make any sound when you place them. Probably to let you know that they're not actually a real block. That you're meant to use them in conjunction with another block. Conjunction. So let's grab those. And hopefully this doesn't have the same issue. Frickin' does. Why you do? Why? Okay. That's very interesting. So they fixed themselves, whilst the other ones didn't. Interesting. Interesting. Oops. Strange that they're dark too. Or are they usually that dark? Maybe they're usually that dark and it's just because I'm in such a light area that it's so noticeable. Actually, do you know what I do need to do? I'm going to turn my clouds on. That's not what's causing this light flashing though. Where's the sun? No, the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to turn the cloud shadow back on. And now they might actually make sense. If they don't make sense and they still cause issues, then I'll get rid of them. But since I've got the shape, fine, I'll just use them all. Since I have the shader pack on, we might as well try to use it to its full advantage. Damn it. we gotta stop doing that. Thank you. I will have that back now. It's interesting that it does that. I'm not certain why that is, if it's intentional or whether it's the block being glitchy. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick my bed back up, aren't I? Or maybe I'm not. I think I am. Damn it! Up to the last one and I do it again. Alright, so now we should be able to oh, that looks crappy. That's not what I wanted to do at all. So you can fix it again, but it's leaving the blurred lines. So that's interesting. What happens if I dump a block back on it? Will it stay like that? It does. And if I put that back down, it still stays like that. That's annoying. I was really looking forward to using this block, but I don't like that at all. Right clicking doesn't do anything. Collapse right in. So the right clicking brings it back up again, but it doesn't remove the last little trace of it. For some reason that's not going away. Well, I officially hate this floor. I beat the crap out of it with the hammer to see if I could get it to do anything at all, and I'm just having lighting issues with it. That may change once we build the rest of the house. I'm not going to rip it up yet, but there's a very good chance we're not actually going to use this for our flooring because I hates it. I really, really hates it. See, I'm just trying to bring it a bit flatter now after I've beat the crap out of it before. I like the idea that your floor can be made to look a little uneven, but it just doesn't make sense why it blurs some of the images and then others are fine. It's got to be an issue, I think. I can't see that as being intentional. Alright, so I'm just going to continue on with the build, sleep the night away, except I don't have a bed anymore because I did this to the floor. So let's flatten this up completely, as much as it will let us anyway, and put that bed back down. New sleepy time. Interesting. This is one of those original trees that are here, the origin sapling, and the oak saplings which I planted over here look exactly the same, so the biome obviously affects it, except it still sways, unlike the ones that were originally here. So that's interesting. So I'm reconsidering my wall. I was going to have it all as wood, but I'm thinking I might actually use this cobblestone stuff. I'm thinking I might do like a wood log and as well as a cobblestone look to it. And I think that might come out a bit nicer. I might be completely wrong, which quite often I am. But in this case, I think it'll come out, well, hopefully it'll come out a bit better than this, the boring planks look. Damn it. So that is what we are going to do with that. But see, no tree leaf swaying with these trees, and yet they look exactly What the hell? That almost looked like a snake or something was swimming under the water. I'm like, what the hell? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so let's get back to it. Okay, so I've been banging away on these frickin' planks for ages, and every now and again I hit the right spot and they turn back the way they're meant to be. That's obviously still not right, but they don't want to come up. Not sure if it's one that's around them. No, I might have to dig those ones out, but the rest of them, they've all been knocked back into place, so we've got a flat ground now. I'm going to leave it that way. Damn it. It's just strange. Sometimes they come back up like they're meant to, and other times they don't. Anyway, so that is that. We've got our walls up, which is nice. So let's put some stuff down. Let's get a furnace down. Probably going to put 2 furnaces next to each other there. Some more of this coal into Ferni. Alrighty. So that will be that. I'll hold on to that one for the moment. And we'll move our chest in shortly. What the hell? Oh, that's light. Huh. I'm like, there's some kind of growth on that log. Alright, so yeah, we've got our walls up. Now we just need to cook up some sand. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. I don't need to chuck all of you in there. And we can get our windows in. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing. I'm missing some blocks. There we go. We might as well get a door going. I actually need 2, but that is not going to work. Alright. So we'll get those in place. So we're going to be pretty close to being safe for this night. Not quite, but now if I put the door on backwards, that should hopefully stop zombies from breaking in during the night. So that is that done. Let's sleep this night away in our newly formed house. Alright, that's nice, we're done. So once I get these windows in, that is going to be it for the house for now. We're going to start looking into other things in the next episode. I'm not sure what those things are going to be yet, I haven't decided. But we are going to look into them nonetheless. Should I go with those? Should I go with the... It's hard to decide whether or not to do window panes or not. Can I do with just 4? No. Damn it. Let's grab those. See, it's a bit of a waste if I don't use these, if I don't like the panes though. And again, you do get 16. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. So now I'm going to have to break these. What a waste. That's alright. There's plenty more sand out there to turn into glass if we need to do so. Alright, so that is pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. Our house is well on the way to being complete. We probably won't do much more on it. Whoops. Probably won't do much more on it in the next episode, or if we do, it won't be much at all. We'll look into something else that's in the mod pack, maybe. Or if we are working on the house, it'll be furnishing it. There's some cool furniture stuff that you can do in this pack. So I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Leave us a like and a comment. Thanks, guys.